Hello, welcome to Fall 2025 English Composition C1000. My name is Ms. Baca, and I'm going to be going over some introductory stuff on Canvas and show you around the modules and kind of show you how to use the modules and how to work with Canvas. Let's take a look. Alrighty. So what we have here is the page that you're going to get to when you first click on your dashboard and you click on English C1000 43829. This is fall 2025. This is the class that you're going to be using. So I'm going to show you around. I have this set on my parameters, so as the instructor. It may look a little bit different for you. It's definitely going to look different for you if you're using your phone. Canvas works really differently in the different kind of modalities that we use it for. So if you're using your cell phone, follow along, try and find the different stuff. If you get confused or anything like that, you can always send me an email or meet up with me in office hours and I can go over it with you. The best way to use this, I think, is using a laptop or desktop computer. Also, an iPad will work fine or a tablet will work fine, but they are going to be different. The way that you upload documents is different. The way that you upload your own essays or download your essays to it is going to be very different. So just take note of that so that you're not completely confused. There are some videos that I can link you to that you can check out on how to download things, upload things. By the first week, you should have a pretty good understanding of how to upload and download documents and things like that. But I'm going to go over the modules and show you the way that I prefer that you use Canvas for this class. The home screen is just the modules page. So whether you go to modules or home, it's going to be virtually the same. There's going to be some differences on the right-hand side. It's going to show you different things that are coming up on the calendar and what's coming up in the next couple of weeks, mostly due dates. I strongly advise you to use the modules and go from page to page rather than just go to assignments. You're going to miss out on all of the pages, the readings, etc. if you do that. And it's not technically taking the class, so you really need to go from module page to module page. On your phone, it's going to look different. You're going to probably see a drop-down menu of all of the different weeks that are available to you. I usually have the week that you're working on and maybe the week that's coming up opened up. And so I don't have the entire semester up. So if you don't see an entire semester, that's okay. That's what I'm purposefully doing for the organization of the class. All right. So on the right-hand side, you're going to see lots of different things that you can use. On the left-hand side, you're going to see, if you're on your laptop or your computer, you're going to see a list of different things that you can choose from. I usually have home open, announcements open, modules open, which is the same as home. The syllabus is always available. You can see your grades via day one. Attendance, you'll be able to see. And there's some extra links that you'll be able to click on. What I don't have available or open to you is just the assignments page. You're going to have to go through the modules to check the assignments because that's the way that I'd like you to do it. All right, so office hour information is the first thing that we're going to look at. And my office hours are pretty streamlined: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday through Wednesday are in person in my office in the Humanities Building. The Humanities Building is on campus and it is right next to the Language Arts Building. And so it's in between the Math and Science Building and the Language Arts Building. And it's a small little building with just offices in it. You'll be able to find also the main English office, department office, humanities and English department office. My office is F02. So you can come and see me during my office hours. I will always be there during my office hour. I may not be there at other times. So if you're going to come and see me for my office hours, make sure to check the times that I'm going to be there. It doesn't change throughout the semester. Once I have this in, after about the second week, it is slotted in and it is not changing all semester long. So I will always be there during those times, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday. So Monday, 12 to 12:50, Tuesday, 10 to 11, Wednesday, 12 to 12:50, and Thursdays on Zoom from 11 to 12 p.m. And the Zoom is available through the link. The link is just below. If you click on this, it'll take you to Zoom. Zoom should be free. You should not have to pay for Zoom, but you do have to download it if you haven't done so already on your computer or on your tablet or on your phone. Don't be nervous about Zoom. You can just click the link. Once it's set up, it's really easy to set up. And once it's set up, it'll pop up onto my specific room and you'll just see me just like you do here. And you can talk for as long as you want during that time. You don't have to stay for a full hour. Some students have that question. So you don't have to stay for a full hour. You can just come in, drop in, ask a question, do what you need to do. There is extra credit for the first few weeks to get on Zoom, or come and see me in my office hours, and you get extra credit for just coming in, asking a question, general question you might have, and saying hi, and then you get extra credit points for that. We don't have a whole lot of extra credit, so take advantage of the extra credit that is given to you. That's the office hour information. If you're using your laptop, you can go, or your desktop, you can go down to next and click on next, and it'll take you to the next module page. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to go back to the home screen just so that you guys can see it. So all we looked at is the office hour information. Then what you're going to have, or what you're going to see available, is a list of just a bunch of different stuff that's helpful for this class. So you're going to see videos on how to format your documents. I'm guessing most of you use Google Docs or the free 365 Word formatted paper that you can use online. So both of those are fine to use, but there are a few little differences. The first essay that you turn in should have, by the final draft, should be in that format. So there's some basic help. There's a few different places where I'll give you that information, and I'll also put it under announcements so it's a little bit easier to find. Basically, it's just, what do I want that paper to look like? Where's your name going to be? What size font is it going to be? You're probably pretty familiar with this if you've already been taking classes. If you're not familiar with it and you are freaked out about it, and you want to make sure that you're doing it correctly, come and see me during my office hours. I'm definitely there to just help you. I can pull up a document and show you how to do it there too. So there's also some citation help, paper format basics, a sample essay that you can check out, and then something about intellectual property, AI, and basically like plagiarism information. So all of that stuff is just easy essay help stuff. Then you're going to see week 1. You're going to see the orientation, and the orientation is going to take you through the way that I'd like you to go through. So when you click on it, the first thing that you're going to want to click on is week 1 orientation. It's going to look like this. It's going to have the little tiger logo, and it's going to have a video. This will be the video. So you'll be able to see this video on here. Watch it, kind of click through. It gives you a little drop down thing of what I'm expecting of the first week and the first assignment, etc. You're going to click next or go to the next one, meet your professor. This is going to give you information about me, and it's going to again show you my office hours. Then you're going to be able to click next and go to the page which is called the syllabus page. If you're unfamiliar with the syllabus is a contract between me and you. It's giving you all of the information that you need for the class, including attendance, rules and regulations, online rules and regulations, a list of the major due dates and due assignments that are due, the kinds of things that we're going to be working on, what is required of you for the class, the book information, office hours. So much information is on the syllabus. So I'll have a separate video that just goes over that. If you want to check it out, and you should early, you can just click on syllabus here and it'll take you directly to it, or you can click on syllabus on the left-hand side and the syllabus itself will just pop up. You can read all the information that you need to, and it'll give you information on the book and the assignments, everything that I just said. There's a site that asks you to make sure that your profile is set up for Canvas. There's the first discussion assignment. You will not necessarily have a discussion assignment every single week. Count on about every 2 weeks having a discussion assignment. Definitely you'll have more discussion assignments at the beginning of the semester because you're introducing yourself to each other, you're introducing yourself to me, and I want to be in regular kind of contact with you. What you want to do is make sure that you're posting something for the discussions every week, that they're on there. And if they're not on there, an assignment. Make sure that you're getting those assignments in, because that's how I record your attendance. I can also see via the course analytics when you're on, how much time you're spending on the pages, etc., and whether or not you're watching the videos, those kinds of things. So make sure that you're spending some time watching the videos, you watch the videos fully, and that you're doing the assignments and the discussion boards, because those are the ways that I'm going to be able to count attendance. And if for some reason it's not going through, I'll probably send you an email and say, hey, are you continuing on with this course? And if not, I'll have to drop you. So make sure that you're doing the discussion posts, that you're posting for them. Most of the discussion posts ask for a specific thing, like you to respond to each other's work, or one other student, peer student, their work or what they wrote. So make sure you're reading the directions fully. It can be a little bit confusing if you're not. The first basically the first PowerPoint and the first lecture are up. You can take a look at that. It's called the rhetorical process. There's a couple of PowerPoints and videos that go over that PowerPoint that I'd like you to watch. Make sure that you do that. And then there is the introduction to rhetoric. Those are the PowerPoints that go along with the lecture. You can download them. You can click on it. Usually it depends on whatever format you're using, how easy it is to download it. So you might be on your phone. It might be difficult to download these. They are just PowerPoints. So when you download them, you'll only be able to see them as PowerPoints, the way that I've kind of put them on there. So just check that out. Make sure that you're familiar with how to download things, how to look at things. If you have questions, again, come and see me during office hours. Your first real assignment is called First Pages. There's information, there's a video on it. I go over lots of stuff for that. Okay. There's also a rubric. The rubric really is a grading sheet. So it'll give you an idea of what I'm looking for this First Pages. If you're having questions about any of the assignments, especially early on, definitely jump on, ask me a question during my office hours. I'm available. This is a very handy video that shows you how to use how to check your comments and your grades on Canvas. Now, checking your comments and your grades on Canvas is very different for you than it is for me. When I'm going through, I have a really different kind of view of what your grades are with the formatting of Canvas. So I would watch this video if you're not familiar with it. I give comments, especially on the larger essays and the rough drafts. I give more comments on those. And you want to be able to see, feedback that's coming. You don't want to get to halfway through the semester and be like, oh, Miss Baca doesn't comment on anything. And then realize I've been commenting on everything and you were unable to see it because you didn't watch this video. Video is really short, about 3 minutes. So you can watch it, check it out, make sure that you can see my comments. For the first assignment, the first pages assignment, I'll leave a really quick little comment on there. Usually I just say like, hey, good work on this or whatever, and give you some just general feedback with your rubric. But I do that so that you can check your comments and make sure that you're familiar with how your comments work. Anyway, so definitely check your comments. And then at the end, you'll complete orientation. And that will get you to really the first week's worth of work and get you through to the second week. And you'll be able to see the reading assignments. You should have 3 reading assignments the second week of class. You'll be working through that, doing some discussion and some assignments based on that. This is really the way that I want you to communicate with me and look through Canvas. Go from module page to module page, just like I showed you. So if you want, you can just click on one page, then click on the next, or you can just click next on the bottom if you're using your laptop. It may be different depending on the tablet that you're using. There's so many different styles and types. So again, if you get confused, just let me know. And then I think that's it for this video. Again, welcome to the class. I will see you for the syllabus video in just a moment. I will talk to you soon. Bye.